You are now tuned in to the Jmack Experience Podcast.
All right, we're back, and we got a very, very special guest on the show today. Let them know who you beat.
It's Ramos, the 401 Barber. What's up, everyone?
Yo, I want to give you a round of applause real quick, bro, for showing up, coming through, and being on the platform, bro. It's an honor to have you on the show. How's everything been going with you, bro? How you feeling?
Everything's good, man. Everything's good. I'm blessed.
Mentally, everything good?
Mentally, physically, sensually.
People don't ask those questions.
Financially, everything.
I like it.
All levels, man.
I like it. Now, we're going to get into the intro real quick, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to the Jmack Experience Podcast. This show is for motivational purposes only. However, we will not be politically correct, but our goal is to inspire those who listen and watch the show. Thanks for tuning in. Please be sure to follow us at the Jmack Experience Podcast and email us if you would like to be a guest on our platform at the Jmack Experience Podcast at gmail.com. Peace.
Yo, before we begin, man, I want to give you another round of applause once again for coming on the show. Thank you so much. It's an honor. For those out there who don't know who you are, what's your name and where you from?
Name is Sherwin Ramos. But
Nice.
A lot of people call me Ramos, the 401 Barber. Or they just say Ramos.
Nice.
I'm from Pawtucket, Rhode Island. I'm a New England native. I've been out here since I was born, man. This is
Your whole life? Your whole life?
I lived in Tennessee for a little bit. We can further discuss that later on in the podcast.
Okay.
But for the most part, Rhode Island, man.
Fire. Now, growing up, what was it like? Because basically, before I get into everything, I like to start from the very beginning. What was it like for you growing up, more or less?
Shit, growing up, man, in Rhode Island.
Yeah, in Rhode Island, you know,
the
you
best
say
state in the country.
The best state in the country. Okay, I like that.
Hey, best state in the country, man. Best food. Give me another bang.
We do got the best food. I ain't gonna lie.
The best looking women.
All right.
No, we gonna say it, man. We gonna say it.
And we got all flavors too.
All flavors.
Well, not to interrupt you, the first time that I moved, like, I'm originally from Queens, so you know I'm on both ends. You know what I'm saying? But the first time I moved out here, bro, I was like, I didn't even know what Cape Verdeans were, bro. And then I was like, I started meeting the shorties. I'm like, damn, shorty's bad as fuck. She got beautiful hair. Like, bro, I'm like, she's black. Like, it's just crazy.
There's everything in this state, man. There's culture. You know?
Exactly.
There's culture.
It's the melting pot.
That's the biggest thing we have. We have culture. We have a lot of culture, and it's very diverse. It's mixed and blended in there to a point where it's unavoidable.
Exactly.
You can't miss and screw it with anything else. But Rhode Island, man. I love Rhode Island.
So
growing up in Rhode Island, it was one of them places where I say your neighbor. It was such a small knit community where I was at. I was in Pawtucket on Main Street, west side of Pawtucket. I grew up in a situation where if I was fucking up and acting up, the neighbor could whoop my ass and bring me home.
Oh, we need that back, bro.
I think we need that back. I think that's very pivotal to like the upbringing of a lot of people. Right now, we're in a situation where you see a kid acting up, you can't even say nothing because the mom's a kid. So you got kids raising kids. But once again, we get further into that in the podcast. But for the most part, my upbringing in Rhode Island, I love it, man. I love it, man.
What did you like so much about Rhode Island, though? It's got to be something in specific. Besides the culture, besides the women, besides the diversity, what in specific do you like so much about being from Pawtucket, Rhode Island? Not that, because, you know, Prov is like considered the main part of Rhode Island, but Pawtucket is right there with it. I
say Pawtucket because it was heavily immersed with the Cape Verdean culture. And that culture is really predominantly stuck on family. So I wasn't even Cape Verdean, but I was just going to say, you Cape Verdean? I'm not Cape Verdean. So shout out to Trinidad. I'm Trinidadian, Portuguese, and Puerto Rican. Shout out to that. So Puerto Rican too.
My favorite fucking, that's wifey right there, Nicki Minaj, man. That's my babe.
So when you I basically grew up in basically a little island from Cape Verde, but in America. Right. So you're amongst that culture so much that it transforms you, you know. I didn't. My background, it goes crazy, but
there's a lot of Cape Verdeans.
The reason why I love Pawtucket so much, and like I said, is because of that. Because you'll see, like, I'll have a friend, right, and he has 16 fucking cousins. Yeah. So I'm like, damn, I wish I had that. Yeah. Then I got a friend that his aunt, his uncle, his niece, like, they're all still tight knit, like they're family, and I really always wanted that. So growing up in Pawtucket, ultimately I have to inherit that. So if you're my friend and that's your cousin, that's your uncle,
now you they family.
God damn it, that's my uncle, that's my aunt.
But
so I love that.
Not to skip too much. Like, so basically, you say you wanted that. So I'm assuming you came from like a broken home. You want to say, or a rough background.
I put it to you this way, real frank. I grew up. I'm very, very, very blessed that I have a father, and when I say I have a father, he's not my biological father.
Oh, nice.
And to start this podcast off very deep, let's do
it. We get into this shit. Let's not sugarcoat shit, man.
Let's get very transparent.
Yeah, I want to hear the whole thing.
Because, you know, I'm a voice to a lot of people, and I say like this, like, look, my dad, the dude I consider my dad, he's not my biological father, but to this day, that's my dad.
Word.
You know,
Respect.
I have a biological father, but I met him later on in life.
Wow.
Never knew who he was, none of that. Not to say no love, no loss, but it's like, shout out to every man out there that's there with a kid that's not theirs, and they stepped up, because I wouldn't be the man I am today without him. So shout out to Mark Roderick.
Yo, shout out to him.
I never call him that, but that's my father. That's why I consider my dad.
That's deep.
It must take a lot to do that, because I was a badass kid in the streets.
Yeah, acting the fuck up.
For you not to be the biological parent
and sticking by you,
still taking the things that come with the territory of being a father, when I was out here acting up. So shout out to anyone that's doing things
that's
like that.
That's a fact. Shout out to y'all. It takes a real man.
So not a broken home, basically a reconstructed, like a salvage title.
Yeah,
So it wasn't the perfect thing, but I think it made me who I am today, and it got me with Jmack right now.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's a big
fact,
thing,
bro,
man. It got me on one of the #1 podcasts in Rhode Island. So
I like it.
It's huge to me.
You heard it here first on the Jmack Experience podcast. All right, moving on from your childhood. What got you into, like, who sparked that flame in you? Like, what inspired you to want to start cutting hair?
Once again, that childhood, man. I love how you start your podcast, because it brings you from the beginning.
Exactly. We got to get the whole story.
I love that. The beginning, man. So me getting in trouble, right?
Yeah.
I went to the training school, and those that are watching this, we're in 2024. You get caught with an ounce. You get caught with an ounce of weed.
Oh my God! Bro. You know
it's nothing.
I can't believe people smoking, bro, out everywhere. So this shit's crazy.
At the age of 15, I got caught with an ounce of weed.
Yeah.
1 ounce. No, it's 2 ounces. I'm lying. 2 ounces of weed, and I got 12 to serve.
Damn, 15. Wait, 15 years?
15 months.
Oh, I was gonna say, holy shit, they wildin'.
And this is training school, right? Juvenile correction.
Yeah.
And I'm blessed that I went there, because when I did go there, shout out to Pino Montero. Pumpkin.
Shout outs to them.
Shout out to the whole Atomic Salon family.
Shout out to them. That's where I met you at.
Yeah. So fast forward, that's what happened. So what sparked me was, I looked up to all the drug dealers growing up. I was young. I was in the city, and
got in the game.
You know, you get into the game, and granted, it was weed, you know, but it was serious back then. So I had to do my time, because I was a knucklehead. The judge was like, "Don't suck your teeth." I was like,
"You didn't give a fuck."
Yeah, I don't care. And guess what? I ended up doing the time, and when I did that time,
it hit you, right?
There was a gentleman by the name of Peter Montero, and he used to come to the training school in an Escalade. He used to come with a Gucci belt.
He was fly.
So he used to give me the persona of what I consumed as a kid, as that's the person I want to be, the drug dealers. But he was doing it legally. So at a young age, you seeing that, I used to literally be at the training school in my cell, like watch him through my little window, and I'm like, he'll pull up. And you have to have levels in the training school. And I don't want to bore anyone, but there was levels to it. So you have to be good to get good. So in order to be in that program, you have to be good. So you couldn't sag your pants. You have to be polite. So I learned a lot of that.
Do your bed.
Do your
all
bed.
That shit.
So you learn structure, you know, and a lot of people think structure is bad, but I really think it's a good thing. So fast forward, shout out to Peter Montero. When I seen them coming in, on the low, I was like, they're hustling. There's no way they're just cutting hair. Yeah. Sure enough, they had, to date, the biggest franchise in Rhode Island.
In Rhode Island?
They had 25 barbershops.
And so this is the guy.
25 barbershops.
Just for those of you watching out there, this is Atomic Salons, what we're talking about?
Atomic Salon.
Wow, that's crazy. Shout out to Atomic. And they still out here doing their thing, right?
Still out here doing their thing. Shout out to my boy Mickey, man.
Wow.
Atomic Salon on Douglas Ave. That's the one that really changed and catapulted my life. Yeah. Because I had mentors there. You know, I just didn't have people that wanted to collect the rent. Right. I had people that was telling me about credit. Yeah. And we can go on and on about that.
They really cared about you, is what you're saying.
So when you ask me a question that I can have a long answer to, I'll short it down and be like, look, I had right people in my life at the right time. And Barber saved my life, man. So what made me want to cut hair was finding the good and the bad. I got in trouble selling some weed, you know, slap on the wrist now, but it was serious.
It was a serious thing, bro.
It was serious. It was a felony. It was
bro,
serious.
Back in the day, bro, I remember, not to cut you off, bro, like in New York, because I grew up in New York. Then I came out here later on. But bro, cops used to hop out the car, chase you through buildings, fucking back alleyways. You could have a little roach, my man.
They'll search
They
your
was
ashtray.
on your ass.
They were in your ashtray looking for a roach.
On your ashtray, they used to search your ass, bro, and all that. They used to go on your
Fact.
socks, all types of shit to get
Hey,
butt.
Jmack, they never stopped doing that.
Yeah,
They're still doing that now.
for the butt.
I don't know, but think about it. Whatever they find, they find.
Oh yeah, obviously.
So they looking for something. They don't know what they're looking for, but they're looking.
It ain't as bad as before, bro. Because remember, we didn't have camera phones and all that shit. Back in the day, they did some ruthless shit.
I honestly say the cameras don't stop anything.
Yeah. Well, I could agree and disagree only because like back then there was no such thing as reporting shit. Like they'll fuck with you, call you racist shit, all type shit, and it just happened. It was a normal thing. You know what I'm saying? Like now it still happens, but like there was no reporting it. There was no news involved. There was none of that. We used to get harassed every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think thank God we did, because look at us now.
yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Now
We're not gonna go too political,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is like, yo, now that people smoking bud and all that shit on the street, I be smoking sometimes and I still be nervous. I don't know why. I'm like, it's just like it's in me already. You know, like yo, I shouldn't be smoking this outside. Like,
I don't even smoke weed.
Yeah.
When a cop gets behind me, in my head, I got something on.
Yeah, you be nervous,
oh,
right?
Shit.
I'm
like, damn, I gotta have a warrant.
That's a
like in my head, I got a warrant.
And it sucks that we have to live like that, not for nothing, bro. But it's
as good
it's
as
just
you
the way
get,
it is.
I think that's just part of the culture and the environment that we grew up.
That's a fact. So all right, so you meet the guy. He was the owner of all these barbershops. So now, did he put you on a cutting hair? Like, how did you start learning, and what made you want to pick up the trade more or less? Like, how'd you master your craft? Is what I'm getting at.
How I mastered the craft is putting reps in. You know,
Gotcha.
you look at a guy that as far as a 6-pack and he's fucking diesel. He fucking was consistent.
Right.
I just was consistent. I didn't stop. I realized shit. This makes money, and I kept doing it. Kept doing it. Not to say I made more money. Times is different.
Right.
It was $5 for a lineup. 7 with the razor. You know, I'm 30 years old, so
fucking crazy.
do I gotta say that again? So when people get mad at me when I charge $55,
We gonna hold on. We gonna go into that. I wanted to hold on.
So when they get at me like that, we can rewind this.
Yeah.
I was doing $5 lineups.
You
$7 with the razor.
You basically earned where you put in that work pretty much.
I always put in the work.
Yeah.
I'll never stop. So
haircuts was $10, bro.
dudes are going in and be like, I only got to eat. And
Yeah.
they're like, fuck it.
That's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying? But let's be real, my rent, and this is why I loved how savvy the Atomic Salon franchise was. That's why they were a franchise.
Yeah.
You have to conduct business as such. The rent was still $150, $175
Damn.
back in 2012.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you have to do way more work
Yeah, exactly.
to pay your rent.
You had to cut fucking like 10, 20 heads a day type shit.
It took Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then you make your profit Friday and Saturday.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. All right, so now, but what I'm saying is more or less like, I know you put in the work, you would, cutting hair, but like, who like showed you is what I'm trying to get at. Like, who showed you how to cut hair? Like, who exactly taught you how to cut hair? You just learned it on your own, or?
No, everybody.
Yeah, so people you
when
would
you
meet.
work in multiple shops, shout out to my boy Rob, owner of Lavera.
Yeah.
Like he had a barbershop I worked at. Shout out to Alfredo, one of the
nastiest barbers,
Alfredo
bro.
is one of the goats to
Yeah,
me.
he was nasty.
He was one of the goats. Mickey the barber, Jay Shelton. See, in this industry, it might just be like the further you go in your career in podcast, you're gonna pick up trades, and then even the cameraman, you're gonna pick up trades.
Word.
Even a dancer or anything you do, a chef, you're gonna pick up. All right, this cuisine, you could do it this way. This you could do that way. So you learn the flick of the wrist from this person.
Yeah.
And then Fredo, I learned. All right, you don't need to use the 1.5. You can just flick that out.
Yeah.
Then with Mick, I learned you don't gotta accommodate everyone. Sometimes you can tell someone, hey, I might not be the barber for you, you picky motherfucker.
Yeah, I like that.
You know what I'm saying? So you learn all of these intricate pieces to create
Who you become.
Who you become.
I like that.
So I can't solely say it was one person, because if it was one person, that one person will make a bunch of Ramoses. So it was a lot to make this.
So you started like on your friends and family, I'm assuming, or you just went straight to the shop?
Nah, I'm ballsy, man. I went right.
You went right to the fucking shop.
Look,
that's wild, bro.
This is why it's important for people to know. That's why when I hear people talking about, yo, it's tough. When I hire new barbers out of barber school, they tell me
Stop crying, man.
It's tough. It's like pull your fucking pants up.
Yeah.
Like, fucking pull your skirt up.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Yeah.
I was in a barbershop, right, when I did first started. Like, when I first, from the training school, right? I wasn't, and this is why I always give people chances, because legally, I wasn't supposed to be in a barbershop. I was 15, 16 fucking years old.
Yeah.
They didn't even have a GED, they didn't have a high school diploma.
And that's
and
real.
they gave me the opportunity because they seen the path I was
hungry.
going down.
Yeah, he was
That's
hungry.
why for all the political people that I do know, we have to create something for the youth that says, fuck. Like, if you really want this bad, we should have some type of assistance or some type of barbershop love, some type of training or program, whether you're old enough or not, to at least put you here. Because if I wasn't there, I would have been there back in the streets. So thank God they took the risk and they took the chance with me, because that time I was in the barbershop, I was too busy. Yeah. I was too busy to be chilling with my boys. Around. I was too busy to be fucking saying I'm from this side and that side. I was too busy to be jumping in that stolen car with my people. Yeah. I was too busy to be at the spot where my boy got shot and killed. I was too busy because I was with the barbershop. Yeah. So I think it's really critical and it's very important, those that are tuned in, to understand that I don't care how old you are. I have a mentorship with the Met High School.
Wow, that's fire. Shout out to you,
It's bro. Because things like that, like, I had a chance. So who am I not to try and lend out a hand? It sucks because the health department will come in there. Hey, they got a license. So now we start slow. Hey, you can sweep up. Yeah. I'll pay you. Just, if you really want this, I'd rather have you in this dwelling, in these four walls, than in the streets. Because there's easy ways to make money, and then there's this way to make money. Well, it's hard.
Well, one thing that I wanted to touch on, which it's funny that you mentioned this right now. You were saying in one of the short clips that I seen, or like an interview that I was doing, you said you rather hire someone that's like doesn't know shit about barbering, that's just starting out, than someone who's like knows how to do his shit already, and then he's probably gonna tell you, yo, bro, I'm just gonna pay you my rent. You don't have to tell me shit. Like, you rather have someone more or less that doesn't know shit and show them the ropes and know that they're hungry, than have someone that's experienced and then they're just stuck in their ways.
It's like
more
this,
or less, right?
It's like this. That video in particular, I got it.
I'm tapped in. I was watching.
I got it thumbnailed on my page, because that one I got a lot of like criticism from.
Yeah.
And me, I stand on what I say. Every comment that had like 30, 40,000 views and went crazy.
Shit, you up. I like it.
I didn't owe it to anyone to try to elaborate or explain why. But for the Jmack experience,
you got it. We need that gem.
I could do that, because
shout out to your camera, by the way. What's his name?
Gene.
Shout out to Gene in the back, man.
Cameraman, he's going crazy. Yeah, and he's just not that. I'm only around entrepreneurs. Everyone that does do one or two things. Gene screen printing. Let me
he does clothes and all that, merch and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Oh shit, let's do it.
It's Gene screen printing, man. Okay. Number one is it Gibbs. Gibbs.
Okay.
See? Gibbs screen printing, and he's laughing.
He does shirts, he does Scullies, all types of shit.
He does everything, man. He does all the barbershop.
Well, he's gonna have to do some merch for me soon, man. Real
Absolutely,
talk.
he does all the apparel for us. I gotta give the flowers when they do.
Yeah, but, real talk. And you gotta support your locals.
Absolutely. That video in particular, I just basically said it like this because I rather, have the due diligence and the time to mold someone to be successful than to deal with someone that already thinks they're successful.
Right.
But I'm the fucking owner, and I'm outworking you. I have more money than you. I'm outworking you. I have 3 kids. I have a family. I'm way more busy, and I'm still outworking you.
There's no excuses.
So I just don't want that cancer in the environment full of go-getters.
I like
because there's a cancer, and when I say a cancer, it spreads, right?
Yeah.
So you can be established, right? If you're established and you have your clientele, and that's what, cool. I'm not saying I don't have a place for you. I do have a place for you. Yeah. But it's the one that they're not even booked up. They don't even prove income.
Yeah.
They don't have nothing going on, but they're comfortable with paying the $200 a week
and making a little $100 a day.
They like to go when a client, because now Barbershop Love is investing this capital to put marketing dollars up. We're investing in. We're saying we're open to the public. We're saying walk-ins welcome. And then we got, let's throw a name out there. Let's say Frank. Yeah. Frank is in a chair like this, leaned back.
Unprofessional.
A walk-in comes in and everyone else is busy. Yeah. But this is the guy that pays the $200 a week. Yeah. Now we have these young, eager barbers that are inspired, but Frank's sitting there and goes, yo, you got an appointment? Homeboy's like, yeah, nah, I don't, but I just need a cut. Yeah, what time is it?
I'm about to go smoke a blunt real quick.
I'm booked up. I'm all set.
Yo,
now it's like
crazy.
these young boys wish they could take them, but these young boys don't put the time. They're really booked up. Now we're like false advertising.
And it fucks up business for everybody too.
Like, if you're really a vet, take that extra walk in. Show the young boys, look, even though I got 10, let me get that extra.
I got you.
Like, it's a sense of like, we get really, the barber game is close to the rap game. There's a lot of egotistic stuff in this. And that's why I stay so like, I'm not even gonna say humble. I'm just being me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to dull it down. I'm not trying to bring it too up.
You stay motivated is what I noticed. You're motivated and you're hungry,
I'm just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna switch it up and try to be someone I'm not. This is who I am. So I am the guy to tell the guy that thinks he's booked, buddy, you're not fucking booked. Take the fuck. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, it's money, motherfucker.
I paid to get people to walk through the door when realistically in this industry, this barber industry, the owner only has to provide you the same thing the studio suite supplies you. Yeah, lights, the not even just the equipment, but we supply you the stage,
just the place. Space. Yeah.
I'm doing extra. Yeah. I'm making sure we can have some walk-ins, some money,
you're promoting,
some currency flowing through the door. For you to deny it, it becomes disrespectful.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So that's why I want a bunch of hungry bulls, because iron sharpens iron,
and it blocks your blessings too. Not to cut you off, it blocks your blessings.
And then you never know who the hell you're about to cut. Like,
exactly.
You never know who that person is.
That's a fact. Yeah, that dude could be coming out. He might have 1 million followers or some crazy shit, and now you just turned them away.
You never know who's gonna be walking through that door.
That's a fact, bro. I like that. That's a gem right there. Now, did you do like any type of cosmetology school or like to get licensed and stuff like that, or you just was like, how did that work? I just want to know the ins and outs because I don't cut hair.
Hey, with me it was very intricate, man. It was crazy because I wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah.
So I was illegally doing it.
Right.
I was in the shop. I was paying rent, and I'm not knocking no one, but that's the program they ran because they were looking out for me.
Right.
They
were taking a risk though, right?
They were taking the hit. They were.
Yeah. It shit would have went down.
Maybe they were making that bread, but they were taking more of a risk for everything. Right. So, long story short, what I did once, and this is recent. I ended up getting my license in 19. So recently.
You just got it?
Recently.
Oh, shit. All them years you was cutting no license?
All them years I was cutting that no license.
Shit.
Right? And a lot of people can contest, and a lot of people can relate. I know people in a lot of different states that cut hair.
Yeah.
And we can all, I'm gonna look at the people. Y'all know what time I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's a fact. People do it.
Hey, hold up. Y'all know when you see that lady with the clipboard walk in the shop and you ain't got your license, and you in the middle of a fade and you see a lady walk in with the clipboard, you're like, oh, is that the health department? I was like that for years, and I didn't care about it because the health department never came.
Yeah.
COVID-19 came. 2019, 2020.
So I was in that. That's what made you want to get licensed and everything?
No, they didn't make me. It had to.
You had to. Okay, gotcha.
You had to. And I opened my shop up, then got my license.
Okay, gotcha.
I literally, I did things that would be preposterous to some people.
Right.
Like, I went and got a building. I went and got the spot with no license.
Damn.
Took the chance and said, fuck it.
Yeah.
Because now I have no chance. I have to make it work. I have to.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, so I'm an entrepreneur, a lot of people don't take these risks because they look at the paperwork.
They're like, what if it doesn't work?
If you look at the paperwork or the analytics or the data is going to say you can't do it yet.
Yeah.
But that's the people that go to school, not knocking school people, but if you go to school, you look at it and you go, well, we need this first and we need that. And I'm already looking at the celebration.
Yeah,
I'm like, we going to win.
You ahead of the game.
Let's just go do it.
Yeah.
So when I did it, now, push came to shove. All right, now I need it.
Yeah.
Mind you, I didn't even have a GED. Yeah. I was like, I'm going to go get my light. Well, you need a GED first. I'm like, all right, let's get it. Bro, you do not know how hard it is to get a GED.
Yeah.
If anyone got a GED in 2019, well, shit, you're with me. That shit was tough. Language arts, science, math, that shit was just hard.
Yo, for those, everyone watching.
History.
It's never too late. This is a motivational podcast, by the way. I just want to make that very clear. And the reason why I'm asking all these questions is because there might be somebody out there who's like, yo, I want to cut hair. How does that work? That's why I like to ask all these questions. And like, not everybody could pick up a basketball. Not everybody has a voice to rap. Not everybody is, you know, athletic and stuff like that. So you never know. There might be someone watching this like, damn, yo, you know what? That dude Ramos the Barber, shit, man. That shit inspired me to start cutting hair. So that's why I want to know, like, so you got your GED, right? Even though it wasn't easy, as you just said.
Stupid hard.
Now, how did you get your license after that? You went to go get your barber license finally?
So what happens is you have to apprentice, right? So there's so many stages to this. So I had to get my license.
Okay.
But
Run me
you don't
through
just get your license. You have to apprentice under someone with their license.
Okay.
But before you even apprentice, you have to have a high school diploma or something like a GED.
Right.
Equivalent. Anything equivalent.
Right.
So I had to get that stage. And now I'm like, fuck, I already got this spot. I done fucked up. You have to apprentice for 2 years.
Gotcha.
So, like, when you do the math on things, it wasn't math, and it was getting really crazy for me. But luckily, what I did was, once I got my my apprenticeship going, I sat down with the health department. I told them the story, like, look, I got this, I did this, and the right things happened at the right time.
Wow.
Where I went and took my practical, I went and took my written, and COVID was a tough time, so a lot of things was happening. And when you see people that is driven and outgoing, and nothing's gonna
stop you. Yeah.
Everyone's seen that boy ain't stopping.
You was hungry.
That boy ain't stopping. Like, I was sending emails when I failed 5 to 6 times.
Yeah.
Like, people don't understand how hard it is to get. It's easier to become a police officer
than a barber. Holy
shit. It takes
shit.
2 years to become a barber. You know how many years it takes to become a police officer?
You could do it in months.
6 months.
Yeah.
You got to go to the academy, and then you go.
Yeah.
What's mind blowing to me, and this is getting like crazy, but it takes you about 4 to 2 years passing the bar to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
A lawyer knows the law. How does it take 6 months to enforce the law?
Oh, that's a good one right there.
That's
Damn,
mind
you just hit him with a crazy.
That's mind blowing.
Damn, we about to have an episode just talking about some shit because not for nothing. You got some good gems, bro. I can tell you do your research a lot.
To me, that's mind blowing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
To get back on the program, what we talking about, man?
So you finally get your license.
I got
Let's just fast forward. Like, from there, you already had the shop, is what you're saying? You already had bought the shop?
So I had the shop going on 9 months.
Got you.
So I've been working at a shop. I've been doing my apprenticeship.
Right.
I've been paying the bills over there.
Right.
Struggling. Just had a baby. Like,
oh, man.
Going crazy.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. That was my first.
Yeah.
So going crazy, but the moral of the story is I did it.
You didn't give up. You didn't
stop. I kept going.
So now you get the spot. When did you open up? Because you got it during COVID, right?
Yeah.
You had the plastics and all the shit on it and all that crazy shit. People don't know about this shit. Like, it was fucking crazy.
Man. When COVID came, when we opened up in 2020, it was crazy because we opened up and COVID was around. So it was way different than, like, here I am trying to start my own business.
Yeah.
COVID comes. And everyone's like, free money. You have an LLC.
Yeah.
You
get that SBA.
Yeah, you get an SBA. You can qualify for this. You can qualify for that. What people don't know, you have to have taxes.
Yeah.
You have to have your business in good standing for so many years, time frame.
Yeah.
So all of these little intricate things that needed to be there wasn't there for me.
Yeah.
Just opened up. So it looks like a front. It looks like someone just said, yeah, I just opened up. Let me get a loan.
Yeah.
So I didn't get no loans. I didn't get nothing.
You literally started from the bottom.
So I literally said, you know what? I just worked my ass off. And when COVID came and they literally said, you can't even open anymore. Now it's, hey, we had tape. We had plastic. Now you shut down. Everyone shut down. Gina Raimondo was like, pick 2 people to be near. That's it. I was like, Gina.
Killing me right now.
I got my girl. I can't see my mom. 2 people. So when the world started going like that and the TV was having death tolls and numbers, it was a scary place.
People were shaking.
It was a scary place. But one thing it told me was find something that is considered. What do you think I'm going to say?
It's considered worthy. No?
Find something that is, what's the word I'm looking for?
Profitable?
That is essential.
Essential, okay.
Find a business that is essential.
Oh, well, everybody needs a haircut. We know that.
But it's not essential.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
It's not essential.
We're going to get to your other business now. The bouncy houses and shit like that?
It's not essential.
Right,
so it shuts you down.
Right,
Liquor stores is open. Corner stores is open. Barbershops closed.
Yeah.
So grooming in jail is essential. In jail, when COVID was happening, niggas was getting haircuts.
Yeah.
Not in the streets. In the world, you couldn't get a cut.
But I was still getting a haircut.
In jail, you still could have got legally. So that's why that's why I get so like you said, I do my research. It's just like
you figure it out.
How is it essential in jail? Like you have to. It's like grooming. Mm-hmm. But when everything shuts down, liquor stores is open, but the barbershop's closed.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was fucking pissed because this was my first business. So that's what put the battery in my back to go even crazier.
Figure something else
because I know tomorrow they can shut everything down.
Facts. So
I'm prepared for it.
So, all right. So before we go into the other thing that you do, being a barber, when you got into the game and all that stuff, did you follow any specific trends? Like if you seen something that was popping, did you follow like specific trends or did you come up with your own barbering style?
I don't even know what kind of style I got, man. Barbershop love. That's what I got.
All right.
We show love. Whether you pay me $100 or you was that $5 cut, you still got the same service.
I like that.
That's the difference. Like me, my services, you're still gonna get the one-on-one. It's more than a haircut.
Right.
I am fucking a mentor to many, life coach to many. I just had one of my clients tell me they're depressed and this, that, and that. So we go through. It's more than a haircut. It's more than a haircut with me. So
it's a bond. You build a bond. Now, because what I'm saying is like haircuts right now, they've been taken to a whole nother level. Can we agree? Like back in the day, you just got to shape up or fade or this or that. But now you got people like dyeing their hair. They do facials with the haircut. They even give you a massage sometimes. You got Santana Barbershop. You got shorties fucking twerking in the barbershop.
It's crazy.
Like it's on another level right now. I never thought that a barbershop would go these directions. You feel what I'm saying? Because when I think of a barbershop back in the day, we think of like an old man sitting at a chair just cutting your hair. Like he's been cutting there for 80 years. You get what I'm saying? So now it's a whole nother ball game. Now, have you what's the most expensive haircut that you've done to date? Like, what's the most expensive? Who dropped the bag on a haircut that you was like, damn, I can't believe I'm making this from $5 to this amount of money?
That was a great question. Great question. Who was it? Let me see. Probably my boy Young Money, man.
Shout outs to Young Money. You dropped the bag? It was crazy?
Yeah. Not crazy. Yeah, crazy. I guess it's crazy.
Yeah. But for probably his caliber of range.
$300 haircut.
Yeah, that's shit. From $5?
Yeah, $300 haircut.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Young Money, man.
That's crazy. 300. Damn. Like that. Now, I know you're a traveling barber as well. Where have you been? Like, it's crazy how your craft has taken you like to certain places that you probably couldn't even think or imagine when you first started. Like, where have you been so far? Like, as a traveling barber, to cut hair.
I've been to Miami plenty of times cutting hair.
Miami.
The Bahamas, Mexico. I've been to Jacksonville. I've been to Bermuda.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Lisbon. I love Lisbon. I love Cape Verde too.
You went to fucking Lisbon to cut hair?
Yeah, to cut hair.
That's fucking
Key West.
Wow.
Big things coming though. Way bigger things coming.
And these people, like, they just reach out to you, like, because of all the stuff you've been posting. Like, how do they get in touch with you? Like, they reach out from these countries for you to just pull up. How does that happen? If you don't mind me asking.
Shout out to Ghana.
Shout out to Ghana.
Shout out to Ghana. These trips just happen, man, organically. You don't go out there looking for you. If you stay consistent and you stay trying to be bigger than yourself, if you put God first and you have a vision that is like that is far-fetched. Like my vision, like when I'm around people and when I talk, that's why when I move, I got an entourage of people. People. Because it's like I give hope and I give vision to the people. Like I see it now, and whatever the date is today, just know you're gonna see me. There's gonna be 4 Escalades or Tahoes, tinted out, cameraman. Like that's what I see. I like it. I see it. Like just, and not to go left, but Jmack, you seen me when I was you seen me when I was about 17, 18 years old, and I was trying to rap.
I think you just came home.
I think I just came out of training school. I met Alfredo. Shout out to Alfredo, and I met you. And you was doing music, Coke Boys. Like it was French Montana. Like we was around a lot of good people.
We seen all that shit.
We seen a lot, and nothing stopped me since then. It's just I switched the product. I'm cutting hair. And I love where things is going.
I still got the track too, right? That we did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to send you that shit.
You gotta send it. Like
bitches ain't shit, bro.
Hey, one thing about me,
I still got that shit, bro.
A few drinks, like this is what you find. Anyone that's watching,
you like to have fun, man. You like
figure out a way. Find a way to try to create opportunities of things you love doing.
Facts.
A few drinks, I'm rapping.
Yeah, facts.
I like to go fishing. I like to do this. So I like cutting hair. So everything I do, just put a fucking we're in a day and age where just put a camera.
It's that easy.
All you do is put a camera in front of it. If you wasn't comfortable in front of the camera, well, shit, just keep on running and you'll get comfortable. And the rest is history, man.
It can't always be, obviously there's ups and downs and everything but are there any downs to being a traveling barber? I'm assuming maybe you can't see your family sometimes, or I don't know if you bring them with you, but it can't be always, everything has ups and downs. What are the ups and downs of being a traveling barber?
There's a lot more pros and cons.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm a kid from Rhode Island, from the smallest state in the country. So
it's amazing that you're getting these opportunities.
I love it. The downs is I want my family to be with me at all times.
Yeah.
That sucks, but I think in life you need space to miss each other.
That's a fact.
I think I built up a plethora of things where I can always be with my kids. No one can say, yo, you can't. You got work. Yo, you can't. Like, all of these deals and all of these things I'm doing, not one of these brands, not one of these partners can be like, hey, we need you and you can't go. No, I still got full control. I love that. But, I put things in a position to where I win and my kids could see it. My kids can be a part of it. My daughter owns vending machines. My daughter and my kids can be in the shop while I'm cutting hair. All of my people around me understand that. So that's why when I say the pros outweigh the cons, because the cons are the negatives are what you make negative. Yeah. I don't really have negatives, And
this is something that you love to do too, I could tell. So it's not really
negatives. Like right now, I'm chilling with Jmack.
Yeah, we're chilling.
I'm chilling, bro. Like, what you mean? Like, I'm chilling. I was at the Point Bar Grill, had some Sancocho. I was with my boy JP, the DJ, one of the best DJs in Rhode Island. I got my boy Gene with me. Like,
you're on your Cali right now. You living life.
We chilling, man. And talking about Khaled, shout out to Rewind, man.
Shout out to Rewind.
The next trip.
Oh, my God. That's one of my questions.
Yeah,
do you have any products coming out?
You
about to do some shit with Rewind?
Yeah, so.
Fat Joe's part of that, too? That's crazy, bro. That's fire.
Big names, man.
Yo,
Stylecraft, Clipper Company, Stylecraft. They are fun. Man, I love all the opportunities I'm getting. I'm blessed. I'm thankful.
Yo, you got to deal with Rewind, bro. Let me know so I can throw that shit on the table with some of my other products. That'll be fun. I'll definitely promote it.
We got to get Rewind in here.
I like that. So like any barbers inspire you though? Because they got Pacinos. They got like a few barbers out there that are pretty well known too. Any of those people inspire you as well?
Pacino, I rock with Pacino.
He's a beast, yo.
There's a barber called Marv.
Yeah.
I'm a good friend with him. Chris Bossio. He's another, he was doing like 6-figure barber programs. Basically like telling everyone like, yo, you can make 6-figure barber. You can make 6 figures cutting hair. A lot of the far-fetched things people don't understand or comprehend about this barber community is, what you don't understand is there's a barber that's 18 years old that's making $250,000 cutting hair.
Yeah, that's fucking insane, bro. I'm about to start cutting hair. Shit.
It's there. It's
now, what made you? We already ran all that, but like, what made you get into? I want to talk about. You also have another business. Do you want to shout that out as well? And what is that? What is the business about? Like,
shout out to Gold Label Inflatables. It's a family operated business. We have tables, chairs, concession tables, chairs, popcorn, bouncy houses, water slides. We have everything. Everything you need to have a great party. We have a wedding. We just did. Thank God we're doing weddings now.
You're doing weddings
now?
We're
doing weddings now. Like that to me is like next level. Like now we're doing weddings.
That's big shit right there.
It was cool to be in Pawtucket doing a little birthday party
little backyard boogies, right?
A little baby shower. But when it's a wedding,
that's major.
They depend on us for these tables, these chairs, these linens. And we could provide that. Yeah. Like that's someone's day. Like that's serious. And for them to choose our company is like big, man. That's bigger than the paycheck they gave me. I feel better saying that than getting paid.
I like that.
To me, that was everything. So.
Well, speaking of that, I seen a post which was mad dope as well. It was a recording of, I believe it was your daughter, and she was asking you to go out to eat, and you told her that you couldn't go out to eat, that all you had money for at that moment was Wendy's. And you explained the reason why, like, basically being an entrepreneur, you always get paid last.
That's dope.
And like, I was like, wow, I was mind blown by that because I kind of go through that with my child. She's actually here. Shout out to Stefani. And she rolls with me everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she sees everything I'm doing. And sometimes we have these same conversations. That shit kind of like touched me. I was like, damn, bro. There's times like I tell her no and I have to tell her, yo, like, Dad's hurting right now.
That's
like,
dope. You
got to understand, like, there's always, not every day is going to be a day that you're going to get everything you want. There's going to be days that you can't get the things you want because we need to eat. We need to... Tonight we're gonna have hot dogs with macaroni and cheese. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that kind of like was very touching. Like, how do you like explain those things? And do you do that all the time? Like the struggles of basically what you go through. Do you always like give your kids the game and let them know early? Like, yo, this is not all fucking glamour and glitz. Like, man, it's not easy.
I want to say I've been on podcasts before, but you do your research.
Yeah, I'm on it. Bro.
He does his research. That's dope because I just dropped that. So. Fun fact, I was driving in a car and my girl's like, hey, Mela got a video of you or audio and you're like swearing, you're telling her like you're broke. I'm like, what? Off rip. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And my daughter, man, she sees her dad do all this stuff on camera and stuff. So she has her phone and she's recording everything. And I guess it was an audio clip. I didn't even know she was recording. Yeah. And this is when I was building the second location, Barbershop Love in Cumberland.
Yeah.
I had the pickup truck. We had it full of like plywood and like contractors are trying to rip me off.
You was going through it that day.
Like these motherfuckers think I'm rich. Yeah. This one, perception's crazy. This dude got a second location. He has a bouncy house company. Once again, being the owner or being number one is a lot more difficult than people know because you can be sinking. But you got to have the smile for everyone around you to think it's still good because you have people that depend on you.
Exactly.
So if you have 15 people that's like, yeah, I'm on this team because we're winning. Yeah. But behind the scenes, you're fucking collapsing. Yeah. And this dude wants an extra $1,000 to put the floor and this one wants this for the lighting and the fixtures.
And you're like, how the fuck am I going to do this?
And then you got the 6-year-old behind you going, I want to go to Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah. You're like, the fuck you,
it's tough.
What? Chuck E. Cheese?
That's not today.
Chuck E. Cheese? That's what the fuck you're thinking about? You didn't just hear me on that conference call with the guy that's trying to get an extra $1,000 because he thinks daddy posted that video because he was in fucking Jamaica cutting hair. He's got it. Yeah. So I think just being very transparent and giving the why and the reason is why I think my daughter relates and understands. And that's why I think being very transparent and posting things like that has someone like you go, yo, that touched me. Yeah. So when I dropped that video, I didn't know who was gonna really affect. But I know when I heard it, I said, holy shit. It gave me goosebumps. I was like, damn, I really just told her and we could play the clip. It was crazy.
I'll drop it at the end if you allow me to.
Yeah, we'll play the clip because I literally told her, she said, Daddy, could we go to Chuck E. Cheese? And when I'm mad, I learned through time, don't react with emotion. So there was a pause. And I go, Mela, be lucky you're out the fucking house. Yeah. There's no fucking money. There's no fucking money. You see the wood behind you? Yeah. You see the wood? Well, daddy got to pay people. And people got to make money, right? Yeah. That's why we're eating fucking Wendy's right now. And I got emotional, but I gave her the why. And if you watch the video, the clip, I really broke down to her.
Oh, it's dope. It's dope.
And
it's real.
Yeah, it's real. That wasn't like, hey, put a camera here, let's do this. That was, even when you asked me to come on your podcast and you was like, hey, you want to see some of the questions I ask? I said, no, just ask me. Yeah. I'd rather go like that. I'd rather always move like that in life. I
like that.
So when things do happen, you know how to move.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, damn, I don't got the script for this. It's like being an actor and you don't have the script. Exactly. If you're a real actor, you can act.
You can act, yeah. You're not just fabricating your life. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. This is the real you. Now, what's next for Ramos the Barber, man? Because we're gonna be wrapping up soon. But what's next for you, brother? Besides all the stuff you got going on, which is magnificent, and yo, I'm so proud of you, bro. Honestly, like from the heart, real talk, bro. I just want to see you keep winning.
Thank you.
What's next for you, bro?
I don't know. I just think health and put God first, and whatever comes, man. I'm moving more towards God. The more I get further in my life, because I don't know what it is. I just feel like things are clicking, and I'm from a neighborhood where when things go good, shit, bad's coming. And things are really going good on all aspects with me. So I just want to put God first more. I just want to really put God first more, be more thankful. Shout out to Jackie, Ice Style Barbers.
Shout out to Jackie,
That's
man.
Mayweather's barber, man. Give me a boom for that.
Shit, that's crazy.
Jackie, I love you. I appreciate you. I met Jackie a few years ago, and me and her got a great relationship. And she's the one. Since I met her, I want to say this. I'll be really clear. It's the first time I'm saying it on camera. Since I met Jackie in Vegas, I met her in Vegas. I don't know what happened, but she fucking called the pastor over. There was a pastor there, and we prayed.
Wow.
And we was riding. This is not a flex. We was at a track. There was Ferraris, Lambos, Porsches. There was like this thing for Squire, another booking company. And shout out to Booksy, because that's why I fuck. I sat down with Jackie and we had a great conversation. And I think since that day, that's when I've been really putting God first. Because I used to always be like, it's me, then I figure it out. But now it's God, then me, then everything else.
I like that, bro. That's a gem right there. Yeah. Now, what do you say to the people? Because I ain't gonna front, bro. Sometimes I'm kind of one of those people. That's why I ended up getting my hairline done and shit, to be honest. I'm not ashamed to say it. But there's people out there that they, like, when it comes to pricing, they're like, damn, bro, these haircuts is fucking outrageous. $60 for a haircut, $50 for a haircut. What happened to the $20 haircuts? They even have like mad parodies now that they're doing. What happened to the $20 haircuts? What do you say to those people? Like,
nothing. It's nothing bad. You know, I feel them.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's not
when
easy.
I go put gas, I'm like, damn, what happened to the $1.88? Like, what happened to that? Nice. But it's part of the economy, man. Things go up. I think realistically, you know, I look at the camera directly. Barbers are finally catching up. Yeah. Barber was. You know, I think COVID was when barbers started.
Y'all were underpaid for a while. Y'all were underpaid for a while.
Barbers, we've been doing this for 30 plus years at that price point where we thought like it wasn't possible. And it's just like the housing crisis. Like, look at a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom. I can speak for the state of Rhode Island. It was about what, $400 or $500. Now, it's hard to survive just paying rent, not mortgage, just rent.
Yeah. With
the minimum wage. So, you know, as a barber, it seems like price gouging going on.
Facts.
But when I can speak for my clientele and me, I'm a different breed.
Yeah. I
got a lot going on. So it's more, my price is more going with the data that's telling me.
Gotcha.
So I work my ass off 7 days a week. Yep. I started a barbershop by myself, working in the barbershop by myself, 7 days a week, open every day, doing haircuts for $25. Then I went up.
Yeah.
Then I went up again. The reason why you go up is your demand. You have to have a supply and a demand.
Yeah.
Once I'm telling 10 people on Wednesday, I can't take you, well, let's go up $5. Yeah. Guess what happens? Now, the people that were reluctant to pay the $5 get replaced with the people that were begging. Now it happens again.
Oh, that's smart.
Now it happens again. Now I'm at a $50 price point, right? But I'm so blessed that now I'm only working 3 days a week. Now I have four other days to focus on other business ventures, so I don't have to be behind the chair. Now, them 3 days, I'm making $1,000 a day cutting hair, right?
That's a great answer.
And now you're making, right, $3,000 in a week, right? That's 12 days in a month. That's $12,000. But you have extra days.
And you're not killing yourself.
So we're working smarter, not harder.
Exactly. Damn, that was a dope answer.
I don't really think you have to prove and have the time and energy unless you're on a podcast, because now you get the masses. But I will give that type of response because it's like, look, I have 3 kids. I have a family. You gotta
feed them, bro.
Right? Yeah. A lot of barbers, right? And this is why barbers got to understand. There's always going to be the cutthroat barber that goes, shit, he's charging 50. I'm over here charging 20. Come to me. But guess what, right? Barbershop love, for those that are watching and those that do want to work at this in particular barbershop.
Tell them.
We offer dental. We offer life insurance.
What?
We offer all type of whole life, term life. We have a plethora of things that we offer. We have business accounts. We take credit cards. We are set up as a business. We're not set up as just, pay your rent and everything. No, if you want, we could do that. But for the most part, we want people that take it serious and understand that, man, this is my career. Nice. This is how I make bread. Like, I have a retirement account. Yeah. And I'm making so much money now that I'm cutting here. Well, I can start this. I can build a house in another country. I can do this. That's the kind of stuff I want. When it's Thanksgiving, when it's Christmas, we're cutting people and they're like, yeah, I can't get a cut on Thanksgiving because I'm working that day because I'm trying to get that holiday pay. Well, guess what? As a barber, you're self-employed. You have to create holiday pay.
Exactly.
If you don't implement it, it's not going to happen.
Facts.
So I'm one of the barbers that stand for all, and I say, look, Barbershop Love, we implement holiday pay.
Yo, Barbershop
Love,
man.
If I'm working on Christmas, if I'm working on New Year's, if I'm working on Thanksgiving, you don't think I'm getting holiday pay? Yeah. You think that other dude's going to miss time with his family because he's going to make an extra couple dollars? Well, shit, why can't we? You know, that's the difference. So you have to have the mindset that goes, look, I am the boss. I am the business. And as an independent contractor, if you're a barber, whether you're Barbershop Love or not, just know wherever you work, if you're independent, even a tattoo artist, anyone independent that's self-employed, you are the business. You are structured as a business. Word. So you're self-employed. You have to go to Fidelity and set up a life insurance policy. You got to, but you know, that's the things that a lot of people that work the 9 to 5 don't see. So they're looking at it as greed. Nah, bro. When you go home after that cut, I got to go home and file taxes. I got to go subsidize. I got to take out my 401k. I got to take out this. I got to take out my dental. When you work in a 9 to 5, it comes right out of your check.
Yeah, you have automatic. Union dues, all that shit.
You have an easier living, man. It's a lot harder than what you see. But, that's a fact. You know.
So how many locations do you have right now at Barbershop Love?
We have 2 locations.
Where at?
North Providence, 1989 Mineral Spring, North Providence, Rhode Island, Barbershop Love. And then we have 132 Mendon Road, Cumberland, Rhode Island.
Facts.
And that's the newest barbershop.
And then what are your hours of operation?
Cumberland, 7 days a week. Cumberland, Rhode Island, 7 days a week. We're one of the only barbershops.
Holidays and all?
Holidays and all, man.
We just talked about that. That's crazy.
North Providence is Tuesday through Saturday, 5 days a week. Nice. We have an incredible staff, man. Let me get a second to shout out the staff.
Oh, wait, hold on. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. Anything else that you want to promote besides the barbershops that I didn't cover or that I missed? As far as your businesses. Got the inflatables. You got Barbershop Love. Anything else?
We also rent slingshots and vehicles too. So if you need,
I might need a slingshot for a music video or some shit.
I got you, man. You're already plugged in, man. So
I like it.
If you need that slingshot, man, make sure you call 401-300-8243.
Get it. We're gonna go into album of the week real quick. We're about to be wrapping it up soon. Album of the week this week.
Album of the week on the Jmack Experience Podcast.
Album of the week this week is Mixtape Pluto by Future. Make sure y'all check that out. We're going into movie of the week.
Movie of the week on the Jmack Experience Podcast.
Movie of the week this week is Transformers 1. You fuck with the Transformers movies, bro?
Nah.
Not really? All right. Did you catch Beetlejuice? The new Beetlejuice? That shit was fire, huh?
I watched that with my daughter. I did like that.
Now, where can we follow you at social media-wise once again?
Instagram at Ramos, the 401 Barber. Facebook, Rhode Island Ramos. Snapchat, Ramos, the 401 Barber. Same thing with TikTok, Ramos, the 401 Barber.
I like it. Can we agree that all the experiences that you went through got you to where you are today?
Exactly. Experience is your best teacher.
I like it. Any advice for those out there who may be experiencing the same situations that you went through or are currently going through?
Don't stop. Never give up. And surround yourself with people that are like-minded in a positive aspect. Don't try to fit in. I tried to fit in for too long, and it didn't get me nowhere.
Damn, I like that. That was fire. Any last words or special shout-outs that you would like to mention before we sign off?
Shout out to my mother, man. I love you, and shout out to my grandmother. She's not doing too good. Everyone keep her prayers in mind, man. I love y'all, man. Make sure y'all tap in, man. And I'm going to give a discount, right? If you've seen this episode, just say, let me think of a name.
You're the first person to hold on. It's a Jmack Experience exclusive. I like it.
It's a Jmack Experience exclusive. I'm going to put that in my notes. You will get 50% off the haircut.
Not 20%, not 10%, 50?
You have to mention that. I see my cameraman. You're getting free cuts anyway. So why are you looking? He's looking like he's trying to use the code. So you have to say the Jmack Experience. If you do, it's 50% off the haircut, and that's with me exclusively. So please, if you do that, you get 50% off your haircut, and that is a lot. That means I'm cutting for what, $20, $25?
Sheesh. So I'm willing to take advantage.
I'm willing to do that.
Yo, I like it. You say you wanted to shout out your team. Don't forget the team.
Yeah, man. Let me shout out the team, man. Shit.
And everybody in the building.
Nah, let me go to my notes. We have a big team right now. Hold up.
Sheesh. I like it.
All right, man. Shout out to my boy Jawan. He is at the Cumberland location.
Shout out
He's
to
ill,
him.
man. His story, you gotta have him on your podcast. His story is incredible.
Facts.
He's a native from Antigua, man. His work ethic is unmatched. He's incredible, great person, man. Shout out to Jawan. And my boy Nick Blends, he's in Cumberland also. He's the youngest barber with Barbershop Love.
Nice.
He has over 1 million views on Instagram. He is popping, believe me.
Oh shit, he popping like that?
Popping.
Shout outs to him. I gotta get him on too. Shit. Shout out or something.
Shout out to my boy C Blends. That's Cope. That's the voice in Cumberland, man. He's the Cumberland native. I consider the GOAT of Cumberland, man. Shout out to Colt. Christian, that's my guy right there. Christian, he's a father, first time father. He has a young son named Juju.
Congratulations to him.
Comes to the barbershop. I love Juju. He's ill.
Word.
I love Christian because he's a family man, and he also said, "Look, man, I have a kid, so some days I won't be able to." I say, "Yo, bring your kid." Like I did that.
I like
so
that.
Juju's a part of Barbershop Love too. So shout out to Juju. Shout out to Christian. My boy Anthony, man. He's the newest member at the Cumberland location. So shout out Anthony.
Shout out to Anthony.
He's wise, very wise man. He's been around the block. So that's Cumberland. And Ethan, I can't forget about Ethan.
Shout out to
Ethan's been with me from the jump. Ethan's a different breed, man. He's been with Tropicana Danny. He's been doing the dancing. He's doing.
Shout out to Tropicana Danny, by the way. Episode 36. Y'all better tap in.
Episode 36. Make sure you tap in with that. He's been running around the city with Danny going crazy. Their views is going stupid. Let me see, who am I missing? All right, so that's Cumberland. So North Providence. Let me mention Alex, AMR, Cocorito.
Alex, man.
Give me a few of them for Alex.
Yo, Flip, we got a dose.
Alex, man. Alex is the number one, the first person at that I really built with and built something special with in the North Providence location. He is a first-time father also, and he just got married. He made me his best man.
Oh, shit.
Alex,
congratulations
Alex, I love you, man. I appreciate you, everything you do. You know, Alex is Alex. If you know him, that's why I said Alex is Alex. Alex is an ill dude, man. We have Alex. We have Donnie, laid by Donnie. Another legendary. She's a traveling hairstylist. She done, I think she did Trippy Red's hair. She didn't travel.
Oh, word? That's crazy.
She's in Miami. She's in Lisbon, Portugal right now.
That's
so
fine.
I have a
Big
traveling team, so she's out the country right now.
Yeah.
We have, who else? We have Sarge over there. Sarge is a different breed, another different breed. Shout out to Sarge.
Shout outs to Sarge.
Joel, my boy JD, ill barber, man. Very humble. He's a dog. Like, Joel is one of them dogs. Like, he's a new member of the team, but he's just a dog. Like, he hits me up like, "Yo, you good?" I'm like, "It's 12 o'clock at night. I'm good."
That used to be me.
He's like, "I'm just checking
5 in the morning?
Yeah, I'm just checking on you, making sure you need anything."
Yeah.
I'm like, "I'm good, man.
Just know that I love you, bro."
Yeah, and that's my boy
You be
JD,
needing
man.
that sometimes, though, bro.
And Eden, she's a Sag, very special to me, man. I love Eden. Eden's a Sagittarius. Me and her click on so many different wavelengths. She's family, man. And we have Abba. Abba is one of the newest members also. We have a shit ton of
you
members.
have the most shout outs in history.
Yeah, so
of the
Abba,
I love it.
Abba, she is a wig.
This is fire.
She's a wig lady. She's a extension specialist. She does it all. So we have a great team. We have a big team.
She could give me a mohawk and shit if I wanted a mohawk.
Bro,
I've always wanted a mohawk, bro.
She can glue some shit on. She can do all that. So shout out to Abba, man.
Shout outs to her, man.
So,
that's fucking dope.
I think I hit everyone on there. If I'm forgetting anyone, sorry.
Just know we didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah, much love. And that's the Barbershop Love family. We move with love. We move with motivation, and we move with a purpose where let's all win. Like, why can't we all win? Let's support each other. And one thing I can say about Barbershop Love, you'll never see inside their dwelling, is us talking bad about the neighboring barbers or the neighboring barbershops or the hair salons.
No hate over there.
Ain't no hate, man. We want to collaborate.
I like it.
We want to offer we're gonna do barber expos. Hey, this is breaking news. So I own.
Damn, that was one of my questions. We kind of like way over the time right now.
Hey,
but so hold on, you're gonna be at the expos too? You're gonna be doing shit over there?
No.
We
own the name. We are starting
exclusive.
the Rhode Island Barber Expo, and it's coming.
Ooh, you heard it here first? Did you hear it here first?
Heard it here first.
Oh, another exclusive.
We're gonna see a lot of big names there. Rhode Island Barber Expo, man, it's coming soon.
Jeez, yo, where can we follow you at once again?
Ramos the 401 Barber on Instagram and all platforms, and shout out to the Barbershop Love on Instagram and all platforms.
Yo, bro, this is going to be one of many more to come, bro. Now I know for next time, you're going to have your own segment. But not for nothing, bro. It was an honor once again to have you on my platform, bro. And thank you so much for pulling up. We appreciate you so much, bro. Episode 42, Ramos the 401 Barber, the Jmack Experience Podcast. We're signing out.
Hey, and we're sipping 1942 because it's the 42th.
You know what the fuck it is.
Thanks for coming on the Jmack Experience Podcast. Be sure to come on for another episode every single week. Until next time, peace.
Black Sheep CMOS. It'll make you want to slap your daddy.
Oh, harder, daddy.